Sun, moon, stars,
It's a dark night, 2-0. So, you see the beacon of light through that black hole? Greetings, suns and moons, and of course, I have to welcome back all my stars. Let me go ahead and get into channeling this energy to show me what it is I need to see. Now, I'm picking up the energy of deception for this particular viewer donated reading. However, because this deception is associated with someone from your past, what is going to happen is they're going to be able to move forward and you're going to be stuck. And this is because you participated in an incantation. Now, I would like to thank ED for her viewer donated reading. Now, as far as this reading goes, this is for a collective of individuals in the same frequency. However, because a certain individual did not pitch in, what is going to happen is the person that donated is going to be relieved from some sort of stronghold. Now, you may or may not be aware that someone attempted to scapegoat you. And because this strength energy is here, what this is talking about is a Leo's involvement. However, because this is pertaining to a past situation, someone involved currently is going to say, I'm seeing my way out of this. And this is because they figured that your donation was not enough. Now, what I'm also picking up is for a certain group of individuals, somebody that feels like they can place you where they're at is also going to say that they know that they are present in distortion. However, because these individuals keep doing the same thing over and over again, what is going to happen is someone is going to end up in a trying situation. And this is because whenever they decide to do something to someone else speaks up. Now, if you know that this is you, what this is talking about is a past viewer donated reading. However, because the person that is associated with that past reading is no longer viewing me, they're going to say that they didn't have nothing to do with this. And this is because either you were informed of a past betrayal or they were. And since this is the case, a well-known G member is also going to say that you were involved in something. Now, because this is a viewer donated reading, what this is getting to is all of you doing the same thing at the same time. However, for some, you're not aware of the other individual's involvement, and this is because you don't know these people. Now, in regards to scapegoating, what is taking place is someone is receiving an achievement. Now, for some, this achievement involves a third party. However, because the secret was already released in regards to their involvement, they're going to say that they didn't participate in anything because they were already behind bars. Now, in regards to this Moscow energy, what this is talking about is Germany. However, because someone feels like I don't know their location, they're going to say that that is not about me, that that is about their spouse. And this is because these particular group of individuals feel like they can scapegoat their significant other. And this is due to them already being informed that the person that they were partnered with was a past life enemy. And because of this Hades energy is on the fence. Now, in regards to purgatory, you may know that someone else was involved with the institution. However, because they were associated with the crossroads, they were in limbo. And this is because the Hall of Two Truths is showing up as an institution in their readings. Now, because they feel like the Hall of Two Truths is associated with Nashasi, they're going to say that that is for someone of another race. And this is because they also feel like if the cards have a certain color, then it pertains to someone else, and that is not the case. Now, in regards to a life path 6, what I know to be true is a power that be that is associated with the demonic energy is also involved in an institution. However, because the city COURT is also here, what this is talking about is someone freeing themselves in a nick of time. You may have not been aware that when you traveled outside of the States, that something was placed on you, particularly in front of a cathedral. However, because this is associated with Paris, they're going to say that that is not me, and that is not the case. So for those that are inquiring, is this a channeling? It is. This channeling is coming from Asakonio, which you know is Anke. And now we're going to say that because you were in this situation, you did not need to know that Satan was going to talk, because if you know Satan is going to talk, then you need not ask a question. Now, in regards to someone ascending and then descending, what this is talking about is them taking your place as a rightful owner of a throne in a past life. Now, this has been going on for generations. However, for your particular bloodline, ED, what this is talking about is a cathedral. Now, if you've recently been to a capital or a cathedral, what this is talking about is someone noticing your energy, particularly a pope. Now, what I also know to be true is whoever just recently traveled outside of the Askenio, which is the States, we're going to tell you that this energy that you brought back was the energy of a souvenir, which you know is a sovereign being. Now, if you feel like you know a lot about the conscious community, however, you are not that race, what this is talking about is you not needing any other type of energy to do your ankantisi, which is a asipio. Now, if you feel like you don't know what I'm talking about, this is because you did not ascend before. Because if you had ascended, you would have known not to do something. Now, in regards to a future viewer-donated reading, what is going to take place is someone that knows that they are innocent is going to contribute to this viewer-donated reading that is talking about the future. Because for them, this is them excusing themselves out of an energy that someone tried to place on them. I'm being guided to end it here. That is it. What is your name? What is your name? Sergisias Etha.